Welcome to race number 6 here at Homestead. We do not have a JP here, but his car is on the pole for this race. 35 laps. We got Lucas Strike Sr. on the outside, Luis McGreen, who hasn't had the best of seasons, or hasn't been in a season where we've been talking about him that much. Ruben DeQ, or DuQ, or I don't know exactly how to say it. And that's why I'm just going to call him Ruben from now on. I'll try to figure out how to say it correctly. DQ just kind of sounds right for what the spelling is. This guy's turning a rabbit. Ooh, man. As Jimmy takes the lead down to turn 3, they're 3 wide. I hear a big crash. Oh, that's Sarah McGraw and Tristan Fowler as he got toppled over. And the 61 gets hit again. And they seem okay as they're rolling off. And there was another crash down the front straightaway, which is a big crash. Wanna see what happened there as Jimmy takes him back to the caution flag. With Racer I.M. in second, and Little Timmy in third. Sarah McGraw here. We're going to see the, I believe it's the 46 and 47 get together here. Oh no, the 47 gets together with the 61, turns her down into the 46, and then wham! Corey LaJoy type wreck right there, squeezing up into the wall. And then the 46 just gets pushed by the 60 car, turns him over. 60 car Ricky Roadhouse Jr. As you see Kentucky Fried, or Kentucky F Chicken there as Sarah gets hit by him and goes back over. Still not going to be race, ready, but then you got this rest of the field that we got to check out here. I'm going to watch Matt Kenneth as you're going to see the 62 and the 32 get together. As the caution has already been out, the 32 almost turns over. Jimmy McGraw slams the wall rear end first. And then really what ensues is just a bunch of cars just getting together and getting to the walls, getting into each other. No one turning over. Here it is right here. Race RM gets into McGreen. McGreen almost turns over, and then the rest of the field comes in, starts piling up here. So coming back to green, coming to the lap 6, as Jimmy DeSanta is still leading this race with Racer I'm in second, Lou and Timmy in third, Jimothy in fourth, and Luis McGreen in fifth. As we take the green flag once more. So this race, honestly, we didn't know that if we're ever going to come back here since season 1, since all that calamity. That race was stupid. Looks like everybody else has gone good so far. Oh, more wrecking with the 61. The 61's up and over again. Oh, man. Any more cars turning over back here? I think they're just piling in. There's classic AB right there. In the 70 car, you got Owner there. In the 87. Tortain. Or Ryder, I mean. Mason Ryder. Logan Stewart, Not Matty D. A lot of people in that one again. Well, let's see what caused that one real quick. I believe it would have just been the 61 getting turned or just losing it as a lap car on the inside lane there. So no, actually Jimothy in that number 10 car starts coming up and kind of just wrecks her. You can kind of see the car shift a little bit. It almost looked like she was about to do a blowover, which would have been crazy. And then she gets hit right there by Rusty Butman, which squeezes her in the wall. It kind of does one, but more or less just kind of ramps off the wall. rolls over. I believe she gets back on her wheels eventually. Yeah, right there is. You got Hino Hall in the 7 car back there with Cormac Lake, Zeke Stardust, Phoenix Morgan, Emmanuel, the 55 to 18 to 77, and I believe that's the 02 back there getting together. Forward with Phoenix Morgan as he's going to come off of turn number 4. They're wrecking hard. I believe he gets turned by the 7 car into the 50, and the rest of the field gets hit a couple more times. Has some roof damage from getting a lick in the side of the car there. Also, we have a little bit of a announcement with the 79 or 78 car. That's not curious in this race anymore because he had to go to sensitive training for something that he said on the broadcast at the moon. And that's the driver right now is actually put your name in there. Crazy name. Dickner is a driver that kind of just came out of nowhere. Honestly, kind of just came up, say, "Hey, can I race?" And we were like, "Well, actually, this works out really well because Curious can't race." After what he said at the All-Star race, as we're going to come back green. With Jimmy Santa in the lead with Royce Orion second. Ice Cream the Rabbit on the inside there, a lap down. As Putchor is actually in 6th right now, so honestly, not a bad run so far. I mean, there has been a lot of wrecks, but it could be worse. So I'm going to try to focus on kind of around this type of area because anybody could wreck in this area of the track. And it's happening. Oh, 2 cars hit inside wall pretty bad. I think that was Emmanuel. I don't know who the other one is. It might have been the 6th car. Okay, that time they got checked up really good. So honestly, not that bad. Oh, they're still spinning. A couple people. A couple people getting mad at each other, I guess. So let's watch Matt Kenneth here. We're going to see what happens with Logan Stewart in the 60. Oh, there we go. The 71 loses again, coming up to one of these wrecks. Gets a couple cars there involved. And then here comes Matt, who eventually actually misses the initial wreck. And if I'm correct, he gets some contact with somebody due to kind of just squeezing a wall or something. No, he gets around pretty clean, actually. I thought he was one of those guys that kind of spun afterwards. He sprayed down a treat snatcher on the outside just in case. Just in case, gets squoze. Eventually gets contact with Emmanuel. This was kind of a separate wreck to the initial wreck that kind of causes the big wreck. Hard in the inside wall goes to 6 in the 27 car. And then you see the more calamity up for the front of the pack there. As you see Trick at the Plan involved as he's sliding there in the grass with McGreen, Amy, and I believe the 5 car of Lucifer Toad. Or not the 5 car of Lucifer Toad. Dylan and Brahmian. Lucifer Toad is the 59 car. Let's watch this real quick. You're gonna see them come down in the wall. 13 car of Trickley almost made it without touching the wall, but actually got pretty decent avoidance there. Barely really got any damage. Same with Amy. He only has a little bit of side damage, and she, I believe, only has a little bit of rear, it looks like. Spray Dog looks pretty okay too. Maybe a little bit of front end, right front, or left front damage there. As they let Colin properly get in front of them so they can get lined up correctly here. Alright, a little bit of a shake up that time on that run to the flag for the caution flag. Since that wreck happened after the leaders passed the line, Bobby Lobotomy was able to get past everybody and take the lead for the caution. So now he's going to lead us back to green as we are green. And we're going to go down on turn number 1 with a lot more cars on a lap down on the inside. One of them being Cement Ozcan. go down and turn 3, 4. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, man. And there's the big one. Or bigger one there. Oh, no. Oh, Lucas Drake took a hard hit. Oh, man. He's okay, I think. He's driving away. Jesus, the race has been wrecked fast. Never coming back here again. They're still wrecking. Jesus, come on, guys. Well, at least they got the caution, so they aren't plowing in again. Over and over. As we watch Carl McLake after his huge flip. They're gonna go down there and you see them wrecking ahead. Honest Cam loses it. Slams into the 8 car. And then, bam! Both of them airborne. 77 in the catch fence with the front end. Gotta change cameras here. And then the 8 car lands on his roof, stays on his roof, while the 62 car goes for a huge ride as well. This was Lucas Drake Sr. Boom! Oh man. He seems okay though, so that's a good sign so far. Oh, okay, that was unnecessary, Roadhouse. And Amy, Jesus. Still, they're wrecking up here too. Look, Phoenix Morgan around again. These guys are hitting each other for no reason. Man. Coming back to green. Jimmy D. Santa is in the lead. We have about 15 laps to go. Coming to 14 laps to go. I mean, I think Jimmy has a good chance of winning as long as he doesn't get taken out by somebody further back in the field. Which most likely could happen and probably will happen eventually at some point. There's a GTA 6 car going through turns 1 and 2. This camera's a little laggy there. Let's see. Anybody reckon back here? They're trying to. Oh, they did. Is it a caution? Nope. No caution yet. Are they gonna make it a lap? I mean, they wrecked, but so far they're looking good. Yeah, nobody caused a caution, so we actually made it 1 lap, which is incredible. As Jimmy still leads, and I believe it was the 8 car rolling off. Never mind, the 8 car's turned. Oh, I hate the way this is looking, because it's going to probably be a pileup eventually. Yep. Oh, yep, there it is. The Matt Kenneth up and over. I think that's all that I saw there. Oh. Another mess of... Oh, what happened here? I think Cropley got dumped. There's no way that would have... Oh, I thought Timothy just ran through the pace car for no reason. Oh, Morgan's still wrecking. These guys are still trying to figure out where they're supposed to be. Just chaos. Every single time we have a caution, it's just chaos. Well, let's check those replays. Oh, are you serious? Lucas Drake Sr., come on. Thought he was done for a second, but he wasn't. So watching Lucas Drake Sr., him and Phoenix Morgan are getting together. Oh, Ricky Roadhouse caused that one. Oh, man. Why? And then we gotta go back here and figure out who turned 2 for this little wreck up here that was further up the pack. When they come back around one more time. Look at this. Nope. So we're coming around. You see Butcher in the 78 car, and oh, there's that wreck. Okay, there's this wreck. Let's get that back to Ken if I can. And get close. Oh! Gets hit by John Anthony, who got hit by spray on the tree snatcher. That happens, and then the wreck that happens on the front stretch, which we will see in a second real quick. Says we're going to see Trickley Plant, I think, oh, he just got, the O2 and their thing got loose down there. That was weird. All three of them hit the wall. Ziggy hits the wall really hard there. And then what happens to the O2 car? Oh, he went on the apron and completely lost it and just backed her in the wall. For absolutely no reason. I mean, everyone's been all over the place, so I can't just put it just on him on that one. Oh. Okay, he lost it. You can see the skid marks there. He lost it there. Here's a quick little replay. Ooh! Jesus, come on, guys. The caution's been out for like a lap now. They're still wrecking. Also, another wreck that happened. This is completely separate from that wreck up there. Ooh, man. Amy almost flipped over on that one. After Ricky got into him, or into her. And then all this nonsense down here. Coming back to green as we got Jimmy DeSanta still in the lead. I'm thinking he's going to win this race. He's been very dominant at this track. He's had times where he was in the lead in early races that we've had, so I feel like he's going to get his first win here today. Now, that's only if he can stay out in the front and the guys behind him don't, like, slide up into him if they lose it or something. That's the only thing I can think of is what could keep them from winning is something like that to happen. And if he does get past, the most smart thing to do is kind of just lay back and if there's three cars in front of you, let them wreck each other, because they most likely will. As he's about to get passed by the O2 car. 4 wide. I see how he kind of backs up there on the top, even though he hit the wall, but he backs off because they're stuck. They're connected here going down to turn 3. Jimmy takes back the lead. And this is going to end in calamity, and there it was. Let me go back up to the lead real quick. Yep, Jimmy got the lead back. And they're piling in, even though it's not too bad yet. Nobody flipped over or anything. But I think that might end the race because of that, I feel. Depending on how good the caution laps are here. So as you watch them come off turn 2, they squeeze. And squeeze Lucifer Toad in the middle, and that's Butchard Dickner. And then Colin Cropley on the outside there, and they're hooked. They go around, some other people come in, there's Lobotomy coming in. Oh, and the 43 car got hit really hard by Rusty Buttman, and here's more crashing. There's John Anthony sprayed out a Treat Snatcher, some Can, Hall. A lot of people, and also Timothy Jimothy once in it again. As you see, there's not Matty D, Amy Espedia, just in case, Amy, Matt Kenneth, and Ice Cream the Rabbit. As we come back to green, with 2 to go, I feel like as long as nobody wrecks, oh, this is not looking good back here. All the destroyed cars trying to get around one another. Oh, Musty's coming. Or West. I think it's Westy actually. Frosty, who's coming up on the inside. Starting us on in 3rd. Oh, and there's a caution, so that's going to end the race, I believe. Oh my god! almost over the pit wall. Oh man, that's a big tumble. Yeah, I think Jimmy's gonna win this race pretty easily because of the caution. And here comes Jimmy DeSanta, gonna bring it to the checkered flag under yellow, as he's gonna win the Homestead race, race number 6, after straight out that tree snatcher took a massive tumble. He's okay though, as I believe you'll see, because his tumble was not too bad. He already radioed to the crew, already asking for dog treats, so we will look at the replay real quick. So the wreck happened before that, but they happened to come in. As you see, Tristan Fowler got churned somehow, and then everybody else was panicking. And part of that panicking, Spray Dog got turned with somebody, got squoze into the wall, and there he comes. At first I thought he was going to go over the pit wall. That was going to be another car flipping over a wall. He gets up on top of it, goes over Gabe Owner there, springs up in there, comes back down on his roof, but ultimately making it through the massive tumble alive, at least. Wouldn't be surprised if he comes back with something injury-wise, but shouldn't be too bad. As you see, the wreck's happening, and then Hino Hall just gets loose, turns into him, gets him up and over, and here he comes for this massive tumble. As I would expect him to probably flipped at least maybe 15 to 18 times, it looks like, 18 and a half times. But there's that race, or there's race number 6 for him, and we'll see the points here in a second. So the points are Ozcan in the lead, Logan Stewart in 2nd, Frosty Westy in 3rd, John Anthony 4th, Kyle Larson 5th, that's our top 5. Jimmy DeSanta with that win is going to go up to 7th. And that'll be it for this race. We'll see you guys for race 7, which is at Pocono, and hopefully we'll get JP back for that one. And hopefully we can end out the season with JP.